Okay, this is Inkfluence AI, and it's genuinely kind of wild. Here's the thing about most other AI writing tools. They hand you a chat box, you fight with the prompts, and you get back raw text, maybe a chapter, maybe an outline, and then you do all the real work, formatting, covers, editing, publishing. Inkfluence is the opposite. One idea in, and a whole finished book out. Fiction, non-fiction, study guides, workbooks, how-to guides, kids books, recipe books, basically anything you'd want to make or sell. If you saw how little I had to do, I typed in the idea side hustle starter guide, hit create, and that's the entire input. One line, one click, no prompt engineering, no templates, and no setup wizard needed. And it's already working. So right now, it's planning the chapters and writing out the whole book, the actual chapters, all fully written, and not just a skeleton that you'd later have to flesh out. This is the part that really separates it. Most AI book tools generate a chapter at a time and leave you to stitch it together, keeping the style consistent and fixing the seams yourself. Here, you describe it once and walk away while it does the entire thing. And think about how broad this is. The same one-line process can give you a novel, a study guide, or a client workbook. You don't need to be a writer. You don't need to be a designer either. Most tools assume you're going to bring both of these skills. Inkfluence assumes you just have an idea. A full book usually takes a few minutes. And there it is, a complete book, real structured chapters, written start to finish. So let's have a flick through. You can use the AI assistant to change any of the content. Most tools will make you regenerate the whole chapter and paste it into a different editor just to tweak one line. So I selected that passage and told the AI to make it more concise, and there we go, it was more concise. Punchier, longer, different tone, fix the grammar, whatever you like. Now it's time for the cover designer, and this alone is usually a separate paid tool. There's a full design studio built right in. There's premium stock photography included, a professional cover without hiring a designer or buying image licenses anywhere else. Next up, you can generate a completely original cover with AI. I can have it draw the title right into the artwork or keep the art clean and lay the title on myself. You have total control over the design. Just while we wait for Inky there to draw us our shiny new cover, just remember this does produce the entire book, which can then be published onto Inkfluence. It can also be directly sold onto Gumroad or Etsy. We do also have Amazon KDP or EPUB export options, as well as PDF, so you can sell and share anywhere you would like. Okay, looks like Inky has just wrapped up drawing our unique book cover. We will save the cover. Next up, we'll have a look at all of the places that you can publish your new book on. Inkfluence has its own free showcase, good for getting some eyes on your book. They can see a preview, the first chapter excerpt, and you can see there that you can sell on Etsy or you can sell directly to Gumroad. And it doesn't just stop at the book, which again, almost everything else does. One click turns the whole thing into an audiobook. Pick the narrator voice. It will read every chapter in one consistent voice. No second tool needed, no extra subscription required, and no exporting somewhere else. And again, we'll just wait for Inky to work their magic just while they record the audiobook for us. So there we go, Inky has now finished recording the audiobook. So in just under 5 minutes, we have an entire 8-chapter book ready to go with a unique custom AI-generated image, as well as a full MP3 or ACX for Audible sound format ready to be downloaded. Another cool feature that Inkfluence has is the ability to translate books. It will even translate your entire book into other languages. There are 30 other languages to choose from. One idea or one book can become a whole multi-language catalogue. Inky has translated it instantly, and there we go. We do have a side hustle book now written in Italian and the other one written in English. Here is our showcase page. This is where users like to show off their creations. These will land on a public page where you can receive likes, views, and even followers. This helps to get eyes on your book, which is very useful if you're also selling on Etsy, Gumroad, or Amazon KDP. And here is a preview of another book we made. Here is a travel guide for Tokyo. If you didn't want to export, you can have a look at how it will look when it's finally exported via PDF. You can also see how it would look inside an e-reader, such as an Amazon Kindle, before you export it. Here are our export options. You can export via PDF, a KDP package, an EPUB package. You can download it via DOCX or the audiobook that we saw earlier. Here I will download as PDF after checking my page size or decorative elements. Now I'm happy with the book. I will have a quick look at the table of contents, and finally I will click download. Thank you.